listed or not?
Nope. Okay, we are
The
live now.
Definity, you know, Definity.
Send the link. Okay, we are
The
live now.
Definity, you know, Definity. Okay, let's see, voice check.
Test, voice test.
Okay, let's see, voice check.
Test, voice test.
Yep, it's beautiful. And my cat is getting a little bit crazy again, I swear. She just knows when I stream, man. She just knows when I want to stream. So yeah, I mean, really Arnaud, you haven't seen the Definity? It's just listed last night. They started off with, I think it was like 3 billion market cap, something like that. So pretty crazy, my dude, pretty crazy. Okay, so as always, right, classic David. I mean, not always, but recently always. Classic David being first one. Even before the stream starts, he's already writing messages, right? So, let's see what Classic David wrote this time. Alex Arnaud Satoshi. Hey, well, hello to you too, Classic. We're definitely missing Satoshi. Haven't seen him on like the last 2 streams, I think. So we're definitely missing that guy. So Satoshi, if you're out there, hopefully you're not stuck in an office. Just, throw us a message. Say how you're doing, and if you're planning to move the Bitcoin past all-time high, right? Because right now we're gonna talk a little bit about that today, because Bitcoin is definitely running a little bit short on time. But yeah, great to have stream again. Yes, it's been a week, man. Like shit, weeks go by fast lately, don't they, Arnold? Right?
Yep, for sure.
So yeah, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, it's already 1 week around and we have a stream. So last week, I mean, we didn't have. Last week, I was looking around for some trades. Didn't really spot that many trades, to be honest. So yes, last week we didn't exactly have a video except stream. But then again, we covered so many things on stream already that everything was, pretty much we were all up to date. But this time today, or this week, I actually saw a great opportunity starting off again on Bitcoin Cash, to kind of go forward, right? To kind of give you a opportunity to stack up on the trade, maybe open another one, maybe add on, or maybe if you haven't taken it yet, just a new one. So yeah, we had the video yesterday, and I'm planning for probably another video to tomorrow actually, because I probably want to do a video about Definity, right? So Definity just listed. I mean, I'm watching Coinbase, but really when Definity was listing, I was watching the Binance chart, but the Binance chart is a little bit disoriented, because from this chart right now, the clear buy area, as you can see, would be right now. But if you go to Coinbase, Coinbase, that's not the right one. If you go to Coinbase, it's a little bit different, right? So frankly, right now, if anybody is already in this good coin, if you don't hold this, we are gonna be moving all the way down to the summit, like 360, something like this. But my main buy is, and I guess I can already share this on stream, right? But yeah, what I wanted to do video about is this is my main buy, what I'm gonna be looking for. This is really the main area of this chart right now, and even though the chart is so fresh, this is really the one that I want to be targeting. So if it starts slipping underneath this, I'm definitely gonna be setting a nice little buy here and just waiting for it to be hit, and hopefully gonna make some profits, right, of this new fresh hype thing. Be aware that, Definity also had a lot of airdrops, so I'm still planning that a lot of those airdrops will be dumped on the market. So maybe, that gets us, stirs us, and gives us a chance for a little bit of profit. But yeah, let's not cut out too far from now. Let's stick to the main ones. So yeah, Classic Davis, as you said, I think BTC is likely to go sideways between 50 and 60k for longer. I will start shorting BTC Doge only when BTC actually crosses 60k. Well, that is an interesting analogy, and I will get to BTC in a minute. But let's see what you also wrote. Also plan to sell my Zcash 350 and refill 250. Is that reasonable? Well, okay, yeah, we'll definitely check out Zcash. But let's first focus on the main ones, right? So as you can already see from the title of this stream, Let me see which time frame. 4 only. Wait, do I have no lines on this one? Oh wait, no, that's the one. So as you can see from the title of my stream, that Bitcoin is running out of time, right? This is exactly what I was, what we wanted to achieve with this title. So what we mean by that is, you all know, to refresh your memory a little bit, that we had 3 weeks ago, yeah, I think it was like 3 weeks, now it's the 4th week, we had a very bad close, right? We had a very bad weekly close, and we actually managed to lose a swing point, right? And this has happened for the first time in this entire run up, right? That we have actually lost the previous swing point that was leading us towards a new high, rejected it, lost it on a weekly, and then, you know, just now sort of going sideways. Now this, so why, quote unquote, we are saying that Bitcoin is running out of time, is just simply by how it played out in history. And you can see for the first time, when it firstly lost this swing point, when it first lost the swing point when Bitcoin was done, Ethereum was still pumping for about a month before it was done as well, right? So you can see that this case, you know, Bitcoin was like sideways for like a month, a little bit. It depends on which close you were watching here, but I'm mostly gonna go for this one because, you know, this one is actually the one that lost the swing point. And you can see it pumped for about a month, or should I say went sideways for about a month before it finally failed and started dwindling down, right? And, you know, this is some sort of it that's happened in the past. Then it also happened here, if you look at it, right? So again, this is the candle that we lost at. We went sideways for about a month and we failed again, right? So yeah, this is sort of a history that we are kind of watching. Now, I'm not going to say this is primarily based from price action, because that wouldn't be true, right? But you can, it has some little bit of a quote unquote consumption, or like the thing, conjunction, because the thing is, you know, when you have nothing to the left side, it's very hard to orientate. But in this case, the only thing we currently have is 1 week below that, below the swing point, which normally we would like to have at least 2 candles, right? But the weekly time frame is very strong, so we have to be careful, right? It's nothing too much. So yeah, we discussed a lot about this short on 359,500, and you can see that, you know, right now it's currently in the play, and we already said that this short is actually very low risk to high reward ratio. Very good, because continuously, again, you have to know that if we continue with the bull run on Bitcoin, then obviously you're gonna make a lot more money on the upright side, right? Then you're gonna lose with a short. And if the short is the correct term, and you go all the way down to 33k, or what we've discussed in the past, then again, you will not lose as much money as you currently would when you're 100% into risk into the markets. So yeah, speaking about this, so yes, Bitcoin is about 3 weeks, or now we are talking about a 4th week that is actually stuck in this area on sideways, while it lost its important swing point, while Ethereum did something completely else, right, and pumped right at it, right? Ethereum has zero chill, it's pumping like crazy. But again, so again, a little bit of a conjunction from the past. This is where this has been taken at a point where Ethereum stopped pumping. Let's just say this was taken at a point when Bitcoin lost its level, and we were saying, okay, since the last time this has happened, Ethereum still went up 87%, right? So we just did a line, okay, this has happened here, and then we just stretch it all the way to 87%, and we are very close currently to that point, right? We are very close currently to feeling that point. We are like, what? We tested it like, let me see how close did we actually came. We actually tested it up to like 2% close before we started to have our first pullback. Oops. So that's pretty close for now, but obviously Ethereum hasn't lost, even on lower time frames, it hasn't really lost any levels, right? You can still see we're still holding, so yes, it still has bullish. So apparently, I mean, Ethereum could still potentially pump for a couple of weeks, right? But we'll still see what Bitcoin will do, because eventually I'm gonna say, you know, Bitcoin can't forever be trapped sideways while Ethereum is gonna pump, right? There definitely will be some repercussions when Bitcoin will say, you know, start crashing slowly, because people essentially will start moving away from it into the altcoins, and that will kind of stir that cascade, right? When Bitcoin is gonna start crashing, and then people will panic, which went from Bitcoin to those alts, and then a sell-off is gonna happen. That's pretty much how I envision it. If it don't break that all-the-time high, or, you know, go back into that bull state on Bitcoin, that would be kind of the logic behind it. Now, obviously, to make this some sort of sense, yes, Ethereum is extremely bullish still, as we said. There's nothing much that we can do about it. There's not a lot, of course. You can see that there's not much even in the calls of trade. Definitely cannot currently, if you haven't been filled or you haven't traded Ethereum yet. I'm gonna say it's in this current area. If you're not filled still, obviously I would have to say that buys right now, that you will have to market smash it, but definitely you are, if doing so, you are on a dangerous side, right? And I don't exactly like to do those type of trades. So for us to get some sort of a more clue, we can then go and observe Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart, right? That would give us a little bit more. And we can now see that Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart, as I imagined it, we are pulling it very close to a very heavy resistance point now. The thing with this is, with this resistance point, as you see how this chart played out, right? So basically we did lose on a very high time frame, we did lose the initial swing point that didn't exactly make the high, but then we did lose the left one as well. Now this makes me believe that we will not break this resistance box on the first try, right? This makes me believe that we are for sure not gonna break the resistance box on the first try. Obviously it's crypto, it's a lot of, it's a lot of hype. It can happen. I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but I'm just saying it's highly unlikely that we break this box on the first try. And this is why exactly what I have. We have our second green line, because this should be our reaction point on a pullback, right? This is around, and right now if we're looking at it, let's just see if we bounce from this green line, how much would it actually be? That would be like a 26, 20, 28, 26 percent dump, which is not too bad. And if you go all the way to the top of the box, it's like 35%. So it's not that bad at all. So yeah, that would be kind of a point that I would like for to see that Ethereum BTC holds, for actually to have that strong bullish continuation, or if not, we're gonna be seeing some downside as well. So yeah, because what we did in the past, I do not see it breaking this level on the first try, but it's definitely possible. I mean, if I'm gonna say like this, if all these shit coins are called ass and poo and I don't even know, they have 1,000 different versions of Doge at the moment. If all of these coins are pumping like crazy, then obviously this has sense to break as well, right? I mean, let's be honest, those coins are all more useless than useless, right? So they're like, I don't even know I can call those coins useless. It's probably even some lower form of useless, right? But what I'm saying is the current market is definitely, when it comes to these shit coins, it's a total meme, right? So if the total memes can pump and nobody gives a shit anymore, then obviously this can continue on its path as well, right? I'm not gonna make that. I'm not gonna make those assumptions that it's impossible. But let's just say from price action standpoints on how the price action worked in the past, it definitely will have a difficult time, or it should have a difficult time nonetheless. Okay, so speaking of this, Ethereum Bitcoin chart is very close to our resistance. Ethereum USDT is also very close to what was previously. To what was previously the top after Bitcoin started rejecting. And now, if the next thing we can check is actually Bitcoin Dominance. Let's see how that one looks. And wow, this is from the last week then. And as we can see, the Bitcoin Dominance is very close to our strong support. So far we have 3 charts that are looking very close to something, right? So right now, if we do happen to get in this box, it's like what, 43. So we actually tested it quite close already. It was like 2% away, so that's close. But if we do happen to drop into this box, again, this should act as a very tough resistance, or should I say very tough support for Bitcoin. So I do not see Bitcoin dropping this on the first try. Like, I do not see something like this happening in Bitcoin on the first try, just going through this support like a butter. So right now we actually have a multiple charts that are telling us the same thing as we just observed on Ethereum Bitcoin, Ethereum USDT, and now even Bitcoin Dominance. So yeah, the only thing we can probably then check, what else is there too, is probably Ethereum Dominance, which we never checked in the past. At least I don't think that we ever did. Oh wait, we did. Okay, sorry, never mind. So we did check Ethereum Dominance in the past. Okay, so this reacted very nicely to us. We just went through like nothing here. Let me just see. Okay, so now we are hitting again Ethereum is going to be hitting some heavy resistances right here. Actually, so it's very close to this box as well. Okay, so that's another chart that is giving us conjunction. Now I'm gonna say if all of these 4 charts fail, I'm gonna be very surprised, right? So yeah, I'm just, as this point of view from TA analysis, we should be seeing some rejection or something on Ethereum in the very near future, right? So which no doesn't mean that if Bitcoin goes down in value and Ethereum holds the value, this would also obviously continue, but it means also that Ethereum could go for a pullback while Bitcoin holding value, and this would reset this stuff a little bit. But essentially you can both, but if you look at it, they can both go down in value on USDT because Ethereum always overreacted over BTC. So if you know in the past, whenever there was a dump or a pump, Ethereum always overreacted over BTC. So what could happen is that BTC could go to 33k, but Ethereum in that case could go drop all the way down to 2k, right? So that would actually make another one that could potentially wreck you. If you look at it from this chart and this opportunity right now, it wouldn't be impossible for Ethereum to test all the way down to 2k, right? Wait, let me actually look it on weekly if there's anything more stable here. Yeah, if you can see it, look. Our support like this, it wouldn't be impossible for Ethereum to test all the way down to 2k. So yes, we do have some conjunction all around the table if you look at it from that perspective, right? So yeah, Ildon and Stino, hey, thank you for joining the stream. So I was talking, I didn't read your messages, sorry for that. But yeah, let's see, Classic David, continue with my... And before we go on, guys, definitely feel free to ask about any shitcoin or, you know, any coin that you basically wanted analyzed. Because obviously this stream is run by your questions. So if I do not have a lot of questions, then it's going to be a short stream, right? So yeah, Classic David. So yeah, XTC is as depressed as it gets. People bratting about how they dumped their whole long-term position. It's very bullish from FA perspective. How does TA look like? XTC, USDT. So yeah, I actually heard this from other people as well, what you've just mentioned. Let me see. So we actually did hit our last TP on... And I think we already talked about that, didn't we? Yeah, so far you've created new high. You've reacted from the most bullish point. Yeah, I mean, so far looks so good. You know, I'm not complaining. So far looks so good. Wait, so that was where was it back in March? So how much did it really go from 90 cents? Actually, surprisingly, Tezos didn't even do that much. Like from a project like Tezos, I was expecting way more, but yeah, I guess that was part of the why people were complaining like hell about it, right? Yeah, so far, I mean, Tezos looks very bullish. I have no complaints. Let me just check the... Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I remember this. So yeah, look at this, drop like butter through this area and drop like butter through this area. Yeah. So Tezos definitely didn't do a good job and it's retaining. But I guess one positive thing is right now you've regained back above this, you held it, and now you're continuing, right? So now on, on Bitcoin, you're going to be looking at this, right? You're going to be looking at hitting this. So you have some bullishness still on Tezos for sure. You have some open hands. Let me see. Hi, Alex. Look at. Can you look at the? Yeah, Cardano. Yeah, I'm sure. Cardano. So I think I was looking at lastly on Bittrex. Oh yeah. So yeah, Cardano finally did it. Holy shit. So we already had this chart from like February, if you remember Arnaud, right? And I got asked about this chart so many times on stream, and I was always like, you know, it's still in this area. Hold it, and it was like, what, how many days after? Oh, whoops. It's like 73 days later, you finally get a break on this area. You finally get a break and you finally do this arrow that we currently already at the time pictured. So right now, this looks good. This is definitely not for sale yet. Definitely, if you're still holding Cardano, keep it holding. You know, keep it holding and just follow it with the stop loss. Now, where would you place your stop loss? That's a very good question. And the question is here. Your stop loss should now be on $1, around $1, a little bit more than $1. So, you know, it's, so yeah, if you put it on here, you should be relatively safe, because if it breaks this point right now, you're going to be losing a big swing point, and it's going to be hell. But do use a tap trader. Like I can't express that enough. Tap trader is a very helpful app on phone that comes to in handy when it comes to trading stuff on Binance or any other exchange, because crypto is wicky. Again, we can observe it from here. You can see, look at this wick, right? It's super giant wick that would most likely stop you out on this trade that we were pursuing here. But look at this, what happened? It never closed beneath our area. It always stayed in. So this wick here without a tap trader would have gotten you, right? Because it was essentially a 70% wick, and we do not take fat stop losses like that. This wick would have got you, but then again, at the end of the day, it closed right back into our area, and that is still bullish for us, right? And you can see, if you were patient enough, watching the chart all day and not being too nervous, then yes, at the end you were rewarded by a nice bump of 60%, right? So it's still a pretty good one. Hi Alex. Oh, sorry, that was already. So I'm looking for the best area in short term to get in UBXT for UBOT platform. Yes, UBOT platform. So what's the best entry, Arnaud, for the UBOT platform? What do you say? No comment from Arnaud.
Would say somewhere right here, but
so what I'm seeing from here from daily is that this area will most likely not get tested anymore.
Yeah.
Because but okay, I'm seeing one thing, right? So you were creating this, right? But now here you failed to break the top. So if you fail to break the top, you pump on and reject and go here, and you don't hold this, then I'm gonna say, and you start failing this, then yes, you will meet yourself all the way down here. That's for sure, yeah.
And then I buy there for sure.
And then I would buy there, and like that's a easy buy spot. Like I'm gonna say this, that's an easy buy spot. But this is like only one scenario. If you go here and you break it, then you're back into bull mode, right? You just have to break this one. This one is the key one, right? So right now, if you don't break this one and you start moving and you slip underneath here, you have very good chances of winning this. But so currently what I would say, I don't know if I can currently call you a buy here, just because you haven't made that higher high. So I wouldn't really be comfortable calling you a buy here at the moment. I don't think it would be a particularly safe trade, so I'm gonna have to abstain from that one. So when you ask me for best entry, I'm gonna say, probably to wait around a little bit right now, because you don't have a lot. Maybe wait around for this to get broken and buy it back on a pullback. That would probably be what I would do in this situation. I would for sure not moon in this too quick, because you don't have to lose money if you don't have to. David, if they don't have lots of questions, they'll be in by parade. I'll hijack it. Well, you're most welcome to hijack it today, David, because there doesn't seem to be a lot of questions. I guess people are a little bit maybe playing those shit coins, or they're not so much in the markets at the moment, right? So you can definitely feel free to hijack it for today, right? Could you check Doge? Okay. Doge USDT. Let's see, Doge. Now I'm gonna tell you one thing, Arnaud, and I'm gonna say it as I already did. Wait, sorry. I missed a short on Doge. God damn it. I missed a short on Doge. And that's nothing strange, because I said it on stream that I will most likely miss it. Now, where was my short, if you mean to ask me? Yeah, no, the secondary short. I mean, the first shorts we already talked about previous weeks. There's no point in going through those one again, right? But there was actually a secondary short. So I'm pretty sure you're all aware of that SNL, what's it called? Elon Musk going on SNL and all that meme, right? Yeah. I mean, you saw that or not, right? So yeah, I was thinking when it started to reject on 15 minutes, because this was on SNL day, that was my short. That was such a clean short. I can't even mind that. I had the information that SNL is happening that day, and I had such a bearish price action, because I knew sell the news, right? Obviously, sell the news comes into effect, and obviously that doesn't always work. But when you have a bearish action like this, and the news, a big news are about to happen, right? That everybody is expecting, then you also knew there would be a dump off after, right? I mean, you can expect a dump off after, and that was actually a pretty bad one for me. And then not to mention, I was already pissed, right? At this point, because I missed this, I was already pissed, right? So then I go to sleep, blah, 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 and then I wake up next morning and I checked Doge again, and I was like, wait, was this weekend, right? Yeah, it was weekend, right? I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna be sitting in front of PC today, because Doge will most likely just die and won't give me opportunity. And then look what happens on 4-hour time frame. You make a pullback to like almost perfection here, like the box that you were short, and you drop it again from there. And then I come out the next day, I'm like, oh my gosh, another miss, right? And look at that, like to the dot, to the TP, it's like easy 26% I left on the table right there. And if anybody would be asking, I wouldn't be closing short there either, right? I mean, I would be taking profits and setting my profit take to even in this case, right? And just waiting if it's gonna break down further, because as I stand, I still see Doge can go down so much. Holy shit, when I see a chart like this based off a meme coin, and I just grab my tool here, I'm like, whoo, shit. I'm seeing you 97, 98% drop down, I'm seeing you right there, Arnaud. Like even to like first weekly support, you could say, look at that, 88%.
Yeah,
holy shit, man.
Already.
This is gonna be such an epic short in in bear market, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get in. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be, because I'm not camping the PC. I'm not camping the PC lately, because obviously all of this all-nighters, and not all-nighters, but a lot of, like, I was trading a lot of hours in the past, let's just put it since October, something like that, or even before that, actually, since July, I was trading a lot, and I'm a little bit, frankly, I'm a little bit tired already. I'm a little bit exhausted when it comes to these coins, and right now the coins move super fast. Like, I am not adjust to such speed that these coins move, right? So a lot of the times, if I don't set alarms, and if I don't have my phone with me, you miss these things. It just happens. So what I'm probably gonna say that I'm probably gonna miss the best short of Doge. I'm probably gonna miss it, right? But yeah, I still stand. Doge is probably going to be one of the best shorts you can have in this bear market. Holy shit, this thing is going to drop so hard. It actually has zero use case. It's a pure meme, right? It's a pure meme coin. And when the meme is going to pass, when Elon is going to move forward, right? It's just going to go slowly, just bloop. Like when you die in Pac-Man, you know that sound? Oh no. Are we that old that we are talking about Pac-Man?
Yeah.
We're boomers, man.
I can remember.
I'm starting to realize that we are actually coming to a boomer age, And maybe now we're saying, oh, these markets are so fast for us. They're too fast. They're all, I don't know, whatever, right? Maybe because we are going towards that boomer shit.
Not yet, I would say.
I mean, I know, not yet, but
let me believe.
Yeah, but I mean, if I ask you honestly, Arnold, would you say that you understand today's markets when it comes to crypto?
Starting to be a boomer, maybe.
Exactly. I mean, the markets.
Going back to equity, please.
Yeah, because I've said it frequently. Like I'm a strong believer that in crypto, like I've been, let's just say, I've been surprised so many times already in crypto when it comes to stuff, because every time I'm seeing something that's crazy, I'm thinking like, how the hell are they gonna up that, right? And again, they always surprise me. Like I said, this year were farms, right? With farms with like 20,000-30,000 API, and I was like, how the heck are you gonna top that, right? And then what did they do? They came out with Alpha coin, a coin that lets you put those farm under leverage. So holy shit, you already are farming like 20,000 API per year, right? Per year, and now you can leverage that times 5, right? And I'm like, holy shit, how the hell are they gonna top that, right? And now look, you literally have a poo coin chart, and you're buying anything that has remotely Doge word in it, right? So yeah, and again, you're gonna ask yourself, how the fuck are they gonna top that? How do you top when you're literally buying shit, because the tokens are named after poo, right? how the hell do you top that, right? What's next? There has to be something even more degenerate, right? Because that's the nature of crypto. It's always something even more degenerate and even more degenerate. So I'm really curious, where is this exactly going to stop? Like, how far will crypto actually go? Is there going to be a thing when you're going to be investing like $10 and you're going to be a millionaire in the next hour? Can we go that far? If you obviously get lucky or something like that. I mean, which some people did with Shiba, right? I mean, some people invested like what, $100, $200, and they have like 100 millions or something like today, because for some reason Shiba coin, or what the heck it is top 17 or top 20 or something. So yeah, pretty crazy. So could you yeah, link of course, link Puna, link still going. Whoop. Okay, actually lost a little bit of area. Nothing too drastic yet. Yep, on daily. Nothing too drastic yet. You can actually recover. I mean, you lost it a little bit, but I'm not gonna say it's deadly yet. It's not gonna. So I will essentially, when something like this happens, I would maybe take some profit takes, you know. Because wait, let me see. So you tested this. It's okay. It's not too bad, you know. It's not too bad. It's not too bad from daily. It's still bullish. You're still okay on it. You're still okay. Link has also been going on for it. Like, look at that since then. Let me see if it ever dropped anything. Look, here was very close indeed, and you still managed. After that, you still managed to go up for so much. 350%. And here, look at that. You held this area that we had. You see, because here, look, Link was looking weak, right? And you held this area, and again, you pumped over the top. So again, I'm gonna say, you know, you're still cool in this one. You're still cool. Link is not to be sold yet. I mean, you don't have to sell it yet. But now, if it does pump above the high, then you can at least move the stop loss, right? So yeah, that's a good thing about it. When you say second question, when you say we have to wait for a break, wait, could you? Well, the first question was Doge. Yeah, but second question, when you say we have to wait for a break. Oh wait, you continue message on here. When is the break? A break after a daily close, or just right after it tops? So I mean, essentially, the break is after you already weak past the previous high. That's already like the new all-the-time high. You actually created a new high, right? But if you mean the break of the level or break of resistance, then I would say in this case, yes, at least 2 daily candles. But because some of these coins are very eager and can escape you very soon because you're in crazy bull market, then sometimes I already go for 4 hourly candle and I quote unquote gamble it a little bit, right? Because if I don't pull these moves, then, you know, a lot of the times you can get missed. And if you get missed, you know, you're going to be sad, and it's very hard. And if you're trading these shit coins, like I'm going to say, there's plenty of shit coins that are coming up every day. You most likely have to base the levels from 5 to 10 minutes charts, because I'm not kidding when I say these coins literally go up for like, I don't know, 5 times in an hour, and then drop like 3 or 4 times in an hour, in less than an hour as well, right? So some very, very crazy moves on the market. So those, if you're trading those, you have to even base it on like 5 minutes or sometimes even lower time frames, you know, to be able to prove some consistency. But when it comes to those coins, it's mostly gambling. At the end of the time, like if you have some basic knowledge of low time frame TA, it's gonna help you. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna help you, but it's a lot based on gambling, a lot. So please, okay, so let's just see your genius play that actually made me good amounts of Monero. Thanks to wait, which chart was Poloniex, right? Good amounts of Monero. Thank you very much, David. Now let's see. Okay, so our first profit take is Kit. Well, so far I see 0 reasons to sell. Honestly, with you, David. 0 reasons to sell, and I would stick to my secondary profit take. Well, that was the first profit take, right? So we sold something here, David, right? That was a point. There's a point where we have a line here, and it reacted quite nicely, right? So now, as you said, you wanted to rebuy at 250. Yeah, that's a refill of 250, but you might not actually get fill on it. We'll see how the Bitcoin reacts, but yeah, 250 is a rebuy, and then you go, and I would still target for $500. I would still go for $500. So right now, if you haven't sold and taken top profit take, I don't know, it's such a good idea, because like, just essentially speaking, like, this is still bullish, right? We see nothing bearish with this. So look at this, right? Let's just say you sell it right now, right? You sell it right now at this current price, and you drag it down. It's like, look, the 250, it's like 13%. Well, if you put it up, look at your risk to reward ratio. That's actually 5-1, right? Like, do you really want to risk it of getting that a little bit more Zcash, or and hope in hopes that it won't escape you? But if it does escape you, you're gonna miss on the gains of like 61%, right? Because you were greedy. Like, you know, for me, that's not a very good idea, Classic David. Like the Zcash, the whole Zcash trading idea was brilliant. But what you're trying to do right now here, I don't think that's a good idea, to be honest with you, right? So I would, in this case, I would not go for such a thing, and I would just wait around and see if it starts rejecting. You feel a little bit extra on 250, even though if you haven't taken profit takes, you can still add, because you can take this as another trade. You can take this as a, you know, side trade, or, you know, you just hold it and maybe the 500 bucks is eventually gonna be hit and you get a nice sum. Like, I mean, look at that, 200%. You don't get to see that every day, do you, right? So Colin, I hope that explains the break to you, right? So I hope you understand that. Kim, only if you start investing in traditional market ETFs you become a boomer. Okay, so I actually know who that is, and I know why he said that, because yes, I started to funnel some cash every month to traditional ETFs in order for, you know, to secure some of the pensions, right? And actually, I'm glad that you said that, Arnold. So you see, I found a way to actually, yes, recently eToro made investing on long-term ETFs for free. Arnold, did you know that? And eToro is actually very nice when it comes. I mean, it's a lot more user-friendly to interactive brokers and all that, right? I mean, you really gotta have a PhD there to figure out how to trade those things. So yeah, it's more user-friendly. And if you're investing for longer periods of time in ETFs, like I'm currently investing for, you know, every month, I'm just market smashing for a percentage of my winnings. I'm just market smashing at the price. And I'm buying Woo, because Woo is paying dividends. It's like S&P 500. Right, it's like S&P 500, but it pays dividends, right? So it's exactly the same thing as American, right? American version, yeah. And it pays, and like I said, it pays dividends, right? So yeah, so every month, portion of my winnings go to this ETF, and I'm gonna be continuing to do so for a lot of years. I'm planning to do it for a lot of years this right now, and just leave this as a, you know, as a little bit of a pension thing, right? I mean, I'm gonna open it up in 20-30 years and hopefully gonna have a couple of millions in there, right? Or maybe a little bit more even. So yeah, Zlatan, look at Shiba volume, 200 trillion coins in 24 hours. That's why top 17 discussing the duration market. At least, Zlatan, at least you understand me. I mean, at least you understand if nobody else does. Like, I mean, like shit, bro. They listed this shit on fucking Binance, man. Look at that. This is insane. And they listed this on Binance. You know how many good projects this bull run that actually have a working product and everything never even got touched by Binance, and then they list shit like that. And we know why they list shit like that, because, you know, it's obviously because of hype and volume. I can't even blame them, right? They will do everything to draw attention to BNB. And I guess that's not a bad thing, because what we can learn from that is that in the next bear run, we better stock up on that BNB tokens, because those BNB tokens are going to go where or not in the next bull run, right?
To the moon.
To the moon, right? Because they obviously have world-class marketing. Binance has world-class marketing. I mean, I recently saw a graph that Binance has 49% of all crypto exchange traffic. That is absolutely nuts. They're like, you know, Binance dominating 50% of crypto almost in that sense when it comes to web traffic of exchanges. So that's pretty much nuts. So you know where BNB is going to be ending up in the near future, right? I mean, near future, what kind of future. But yeah, you know where it's going to be. So I'm definitely going to stock up on the cold wallets with some of them, that juicy BNB when it's going to come. But I need it to come. Like, you know, a little bit low. I need it on like $30. I need like $30, $40, something like that, you know, something beautiful like that.
That would be perfect.
Mm-hmm. And it can actually happen, because BNB can go the same way as Binance as Ethereum did back in the past, right? BNB can do something very similar, because it can overreact and lose all of these levels and close these gaps, and you can see it like $30-$40. Perfect, man. Perfection. And if you really want perfection, you really want it to test deep, then $16 is your case. Like between like this would be kind of on my all-in shit, but like not all-in, because obviously I wouldn't be putting it all-in. I would rather put it in Ethereum and stuff. But yeah, this would be kind of a quote-unquote all-in spot if it happens in future. But yeah, again, a nice reaction from the area, bullish reaction, still holding the area. Yes, BNB can for sure still continue to go, you know where? Higher. Boom. Yes, Binance, very good. Uni, please. Uni. Use. Oh boy. Let me guess, this is happening because of this whole V3 shenanigans, right? Yeah, so far they're still holding. I mean, we can just extend the area right now. You can still see this area was still good. Even though we had it drawn from before, it's still good. And you can see we had it drawn from before because we wanted this for it to break, hold, and continue, right? But what it did, it break and it come back down again. That's low. But now when we went a little bit higher, now it really counts. And it touches it, and now it can continue. But yeah, the new V3, I mean the new update on Uniswap is absolutely terrible. I mean, and I've seen some fails. So I saw one guy, he locked in like, I think one guy locked in like 100k. I think he locked in like 100k of liquidity on Uniswap V3. And what he then do, he went on OpenSea and sold because right now when you lock in V3, you get this NFT, right? That proves that you're locked in that liquidity. So he went on OpenSea and sold that NFT for 1 Ethereum. The guy locked in 100 grand and sold that for 1 Ethereum. So somebody bought that. Obviously, somebody bought that card and claimed it on Uniswap and unlocked its 100k liquidity, right? So easy 100k made, right? What? No, that was pretty stupid, yeah. But yeah, Uniswap with the new update is gonna fuck up a lot of farms, a lot of these staking farms and, you know, projects, liquidity mining, because, you know, if everything is based off NFT right now, it just complicates things a lot. Let's be honest here, it's gonna complicate things a lot, right? So Kim says, what a boomer baller. Yeah, what a boomer. Yeah, Jesus, man, come on. You gotta have some safety in your life, Kim, right? I mean, come on, give me a break here, bro. Like, we all know crypto could disappear tomorrow. Who the fuck says? Or you could get hacked or anything. So you gotta have some, you know, side thing that is a little bit more safe, right? A little bit more secure. We all can agree with that, probably, hopefully. Or maybe you guys are too young to agree to that, and maybe you guys don't care about safety at all. But, you know, I do like some safety. That's why my whole trading plan or whole trading scenarios are based on being safe. I never chased the maximum gains. I always chased the safest gains, you could say, right? And obviously I didn't make a lot of money. I mean, as a lot of money as everybody else, or not everybody, but as some people that are playing these shit coins to the death. But I still made a decent amount, right? I mean, I'm not complaining. I got a pretty good lifestyle, if you ask me, right? Oh yeah, it's all Alex. I'm backing you on this. We're almost the same age, but well, yeah, I mean, we're also on the same age, and he's calling me boomer. Have you seen this, Arnaud? Wait, are we on the same age as well, Arnaud? I actually don't even know.
I think I'm a bit older than you.
Oh,
I'm
so
already 30.
So you're telling me that you're 100% a boomer and I'm almost a boomer. That's what you're telling me, Arnold?
99% a boomer.
I'm just messing with you, man. Just messing with you. I mean, like I'm going to tell it like this. Until you're playing in crypto, you're still young. Because no one can tell me crypto is not a complicated shit, right? I mean, crypto is very, very complicated. And until you're playing with Uniswap and all of this shit, then I'm still going to say you're not a boomer, right? Fully agree with Binance Dominance and BNB value. $30-40 would be perfect purchase price. Exactly that, and then I really hope it's gonna happen because chart-wise it would make sense. It happens. Like I don't think the Ethereum is gonna be that cheap in the future anymore, right? Although if you look at it, Ethereum, let me see Ethereum, right? Let me see it on weekly. It still wouldn't be impossible, but look at this. You have a very strong structure to the right side, so we can test. You know, we're going to test these levels, and most of these levels are probably going to give us good reactions, right? So yeah, obviously, if the Ethereum came to like $250, $300 as well down here, I would definitely be buying a lot, right? Because these are some really good levels to buy. And right now, I mean, I know we are shouting from the rooftops right now, But when the time is actually gonna come to buy it at those levels, a lot of people are gonna chicken out. And I'm really gonna tell you, if you made decent amount of money right now, let's just say with crypto, just leave it like 10 to 20% in USDT or USDC, whatever. Just leave it on exchanges, just on these sort of levels, and and act towards that money as it doesn't exist. You just those levels, you just gotta go in and you just gotta be like, fuck it, maybe bull run is gonna happen. If it doesn't happen, crypto dies, then I'm dead. Sorry, then I'm just not gonna care about this, right? But trust me, if this ever happens in the future, you definitely want to be filling those positions in and just leaving it there. Just leaving it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, because if it does happen, you're gonna make crazy amounts of money, right? You're gonna make crazy amounts. And so again, that risk to adverse ratio is probably very good buying at those levels. And you need to realize that it seems super obvious right now. Everybody thinks this is super obvious right now, but when the bear market starts, it's not gonna be obvious at all. Everybody is going to be scared then, right? And once the price is going to reach here, people will be like, no, it's definitely going to 180, or it's definitely going down all the way down to $120. I'm going to buy it there, and then it bounces here and starts going up, and around here, bull market starts kicking back in again. And it's over, right? And you're going to be out of it. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's not as obvious as it sounds right now. So do keep that in mind. Safety net absolutely necessary. Zlatan, at least some people agree, because you do have two different cases of people, right? Some of them are gonna risk it all, and some of them, like the people I personally don't understand, is like they risk it all and they make it. Like holy shit, they risk it all and they make it. Like they go from 10k, they go to 5 million, but then when they have that 5 million, they don't even cash out $1 million. They just go in and they go well, I can make it from 5 million to 50, and then they fail, right? So I just don't understand that logic as well. And there's so many of people I see in crypto like that. It's just continuously going all in. And even though they have 20 times, 30 times, 100 times the money that they've started with, it's just no stopping them. They just progressively increase the risk. And that's bad, right? I mean, obviously, when we have a bank of 3 million, we can increase our risk to 30k, but these people are not increasing risk like that. So if they were first doing $100, they get to 10k, they're doing 1k. They get to 100k, they're doing 10k, right? And they're jumping. They have these crazy jumps in risk. And once they finally fail, because the final coin you're gonna play, you're gonna most likely gonna fail. You're gonna do -50 to -70%. You're gonna be dead. You're just going to be that. You're going to lose so much money. You're going to be depressed, right? Instead of being happy because you still made so much back in the past. So it's the same thing with ICOs, like how people start to invest ICOs, right? Okay, so maybe not so much for now, but because it was super hard to get into allocations to this bull run. But let's just say, people started to invest with 1K and they made 2, right? Or they made 3. Then they said okay, that's not bad, 1.5k, right? And they made a decent amount. And then they had a home run, right? So they invested 2k and they made let's just say 10 to 20k. So what do? They don't invest 3 to 4k in the next one. No, they invest 15 or 10k, right? So eventually they made money, but they always progress with risk. And as it finally ICO era failed, because you never know when the ICO era will fail, because you invest 1 month or 2 months prior to the launch of the project, right? All of their last projects started underperforming, and they actually turned out, they actually end up doing here, somewhere here, just make a little bit of money from their start, right? Because they weren't managing the risk. So yeah, the same thing is gonna happen with these shitcoins. If you don't manage the risk, you're eventually gonna, you're gonna end up having a little bit of profit, or even sometimes in losses, right? Because you're not believing the meme coins, it's the future. Well, I don't know. Meme coins can be the future. Well, if the meme coins are the future, then I don't know, economy will probably crash then. I don't know what would make the sense of economy if that would be the future, right? Animal coins gamble are absolutely madness today, but hey, money is money. Definitely, dude, I'm not against taking opportunities on some meme coins. I've taken some meme coin trades myself, right? And yes, some of them made money, some of them lost it. I'm not against making money. Obviously, if the chart tells me it's bullish, I don't really care what it is about at the end of the day. But the one thing I won't do is I won't progress my risk like that. You won't be seeing me throw 100 grand on a Shiba coin or whatever, right? But I will play it with around with maybe 10, 15, 20 grand, right? And profit is profit, yeah. For long-term success, it's necessary for long-term success, it's necessary. The otherwise, just failure. Yeah, but obviously, yes. For long-term success, you need people to fail, right? I mean, what is this trading? Trading is taking money away from, let's just say, from impatient people to patient people. I don't know, right? Or people who can control their emotions to people who are just superior in that aspect, right? So yes, I am. It's logical to me that I have to take away money from someone in order to me to have it, right? But you know, a lot of these people don't even care about, right? So, and people that are on this stream obviously care, otherwise they wouldn't be on this stream, right? So I can at least help those people be a little bit better in the markets and not do the same mistakes I did sometimes in the past. I've done a lot of mistakes in the past, right? But I've also done a lot of right things, or else I wouldn't be here. It's a rabbit hole feeding the addiction, exactly, Kim, and you would have some experience with that, right, Winky Face? So yeah, definitely, it's a rabbit hole feeding addiction, and you could potentially go from life-changing money to absolutely just going back to day job. And I'm not saying you should quit your day job, but just saying some of these people made life-changing money that could potentially lead to not needing a job anymore, and they just go back to their day jobs because they end up spending it all, and not even spending it all like enjoying life. They're not like, I'm not talking they going out on trips and shit. No, they spend it all back on the same shit coins they made it all from. So that's the sad part. Yeah, gambling addiction are the people who just keep going and forget rates. Yep, I mean, what else are these meme coins than gamblings, right? I mean, we can all agree that this is like that these meme coins have a very high level of gamble inside of it, right? So yeah, guys, I mean, I guess we've been running this stream for like an hour, right? So almost an hour, so I guess we can wrap it up here. Kim says, shut up please, I'm not here to hear the truth, I want money. Well, you are making money, man. Aren't you invested in Happy Coin? And wait, let me actually see where the Happy Coin is. Let me. Okay, so look at this. We are looking. I always love when we look at shit on pool charts, you know. That's you see this, Arnold? Look at that. You see the name? Pool Coin, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that. Holy shit, Kim is making some good money. Look at that, dude. 61 million, but that's probably not correct because it's not fully diluted. I know it gets burned and something, so it's not that much. But look at that, you're making some good money. Look, oh shit. I didn't buy here. Just don't ask me why I didn't buy here. God damn it. God damn it. But yeah, so see, I missed the money as well. Wait, can I even see how much percentages went up? Like 7x.
Yeah, I think, 7x. Yeah, no?
Oh yeah, probably. Oh yeah. 7x, maybe something like that. Price range, bam. Oh, it's 4x. Okay, actually, my bad. Still, you made good money, man. I know you told me to. God damn it, I know you told me to. Jesus Christ, just shut up, Kim. Okay, I know you told me to, and I was like, okay. After this happened, this wasn't bad, and it just escaped, man. Look at it. It just escaped. Like, what can I do, dude? She's fuck. I hope you're gonna wake up tomorrow. It's gonna be down here, man. I'm joking. Just shit. Don't forget to take profits when shit is gonna happen, dude. Yeah. Okay, guys, thank you for joining the stream, right? Let's see where the Bitcoin is going to be next week. This is going to be important now. It's going to be important, I'm telling you. We are running out of time slowly, so yeah. So let's see where it's going to be next week. Hopefully, it needs to break all-the-time high, then yes. Then if it breaks all-the-time high, holy shit, this bull run could go all the way up to 100k, so it would be absolutely insane, right? So yeah, I still have possibilities. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for joining in. I guess we're gonna do another one next week at 18th. Yep, 18th, something like that. Same time, right, Arnold? Same time, same everything.
Yeah.
Gonna try to upload some more videos this week. So yeah, guys, gonna be active. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining in, and see you next time. Bye.